Hi, I'm Darren Orff.
And I'm Anthony Beducci.
And this is another episode of Decoded, where we're going to talk about the week in tech.
What are we talking about?
So there was a lot of different kinds of news happening. Probably the biggest news this week would have to be the Heartbleed bug, which sounds ominous, and it is actually pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Yeah, so
SSL.
Yeah,
tell them what SSL
so basically,
is.
I believe this was announced on April 7th. There was a bug found in SSL, which is basically this program that a lot of servers use. You know, when you go, like, okay, if you're going to go shop online and they have like that little lock screen and it lets you know that all your information is
That's
secure.
right. So it's on your Amazon, it's on your banking, it's everywhere.
That you need a password.
That you need a password
for the most part. Anywhere there's sensitive information.
And there's a hole in it.
And basically what they discovered, and this hole's been in SSL for 2 years now.
Right, so 2/3 of the internet.
And yeah, and Google and Codenomicon programmers saw this error probably last week, I'm assuming. They didn't say the exact day, but they notified the guys that were at SSL. They then started getting a new program together to give to the services to fix the problem before they announced it. Because if you announce it and you don't have a solution, then people are just going crazy.
And it's a panic on the streets.
Exactly. And so, and basically what it does is there's an option in SSL called a heartbeat, which basically your computer sends a message to the other computer to make sure it's still online and everything's working okay.
Yeah, it's like pinging.
Pinging. Hackers can send a malicious heartbeat and basically get all the information that's stored on your RAM.
Right, which is dangerous because that's where your passwords are.
Yes.
So it's really dangerous. Now, what can you do about it? Nothing yet.
Well,
nothing until that particular website fixes the hole. And then, of course, change your passwords.
Yeah, I think the best way to go about it, there are a few websites where you can type in google.com and it'll tell you if it's secure.
Yeah, if it's safe.
So there is a way to kind of see what websites are okay, what websites aren't. But as of right now, the best solution is to just change your passwords.
Change your passwords.
Which you should probably be doing,
Yeah, don't use the same passwords. Don't use the same passwords on multiple websites because it's a telltale sign that you're going to get hacked.
But onto more cheerful news. That's like the most serious I feel we ever got.
It's a little creepy, especially because internet security. You feel like you're secure as soon as you get to the banking site. You see a little lock, and you're like, oh, "Okay, I'm safe." Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. The NSA is now spying on me.
Well, there's no evidence of that. Okay.
Allegedly spying on us, maybe.
Thank you. So the next thing I want to talk about. So last episode we talked about Fire TV.
Right.
So there's been this kind of we had the Roku stick come out last month I think. So there's a lot of focus happening on streaming media on televisions, and this week it was leaked that Google is working on Android TV.
Yeah. I think Fire TV, we liked it. Did pretty well. Really easy to use, and if you're an Amazon subscriber, then you get a boatload of movies. I think it was up to 50,000 for free. So now Google wants to get into the game.
Right. Well, obviously they tried Google TV a couple years ago.
Epic fail.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
Obviously the Chromecast is successful, but I think this is going to be, from what we've seen so far, I mean, we've really only seen screenshots of the user
but the screenshot looks pretty good. I mean, the interface is easy. If you've ever used XBMC or Plex, it's kind of in the same family there. So I think it'll be fine.
I think it looks like a lot like Amazon Fire TV. I mean, I think
I'm just saying, maybe.
I would be very surprised to see if they don't try to do what Amazon Fire did with that ASAP preloading, so that your streaming experience is quick. I feel like that's the focus going to be on the next kind of
the quality
improvements
really
on
has to be good. The streaming has to be fast. There can't be any hiccups. No buffering at all. So there's got to be some decent RAM inside. And I'm hoping that they allow for external media. So if I want to play something that I have, that's probably going to be the bigger kick.
It's a big what if.
I know it's a big
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, if you want to stop the people from rooting and hacking, that might be the way to go. Just allow us to play some movies on there that I don't have to buy for $17.
And I think, like we talked about last week, Apple will be probably releasing another TV product as well. So it's like we're seeing a resurgence in this area, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, and it's making it much easier to get it and get your videos onto the television.
I mean, so in your opinion, with so much competition out there, what is a new media device What are you looking for it to just blow other ones out of the water?
It's got to be easy use. That's the first step. Second step, the streaming has to be spot on. Like I said, no buffering. Maybe some catch, so maybe like half the movie's catched in there. I want to be able to plug in a hard drive or a USB stick so I could see my images, play my own music, play my own movies, and definitely remote. I do like the voice activated on the Amazon Fire. So if
which I think Android TV is going to have as well.
Yeah, it's smart. That's about it. As long as I can get my movies instantly. Oh, and the price. The price is the most important.
Right. Well,
can't be $20 a month. Can't be 10. Maybe 5. Maybe 3.
This is Anthony Economics right now.
Yes, because I don't want to pay.
Well, okay. So we're going to move on to our last bit of news. It's not really news. It's just something I think we're both excited to want to talk
They're
about.
here. There's one on my wrist and there's one on the table.
Why don't you tell people what we have in case they're not watching?
So I don't have it set. We only got it yesterday. So this is Samsung's latest wearable, and this is the Galaxy S5. They're going to come out, the 11th?
Yes.
Right? Going head-to-head with the HTC One. Almost similar specs inside. The engines are the same Snapdragon, same 2 gigs.
Wait, as the HTC One?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a fight. Obviously, if you like the metal housing, you're going to go one way. This is, same plastic stuff. But their screen is supposed to be color accurate to the Adobe 98 Spectrum, which means that what you see on here when you order it from Amazon, the color you should get and not go, oh, that's not the blue I ordered. It's not blue. So it should be the right color. So we'll see how they do there. And this, I didn't think was going to be as good as it is, but
You've been flaunting that in the office.
It's been so much fun to actually just go, oh, I just got a text message, I just got an email. So
now, did you spend time with the Gear that came out last year?
Yeah, the Gear was good. It's if you have a Samsung device, it was good. This is actually a little bit better. It's just been doing exactly what I wanted. The best part about it is working with third-party apps, which the original Gear didn't. So it's more important.
There's also a few, like this kind of like Gear Lite, right? It doesn't have a camera.
No, it doesn't have a camera, it doesn't have internal memory, but it does have the heart rate monitor, which actually works.
And you can't make calls.
Nope, you can't make calls, but you could reject calls and you could see who called. So it's basically just a lot of information. You'll get all your push notifications on here. It's been spot on. I haven't had to take my phone out of my pocket all day, so this is nice. And it's pretty, curved screen. What you can't see here right now is obviously the time is wrong because I have it not set up. And it's not rotating yet because I haven't put it in rotation mode. But you will be able to do a vertical mode, according to Samsung. So,
cool.
Yeah.
We'll obviously be writing up these
look for the review real soon and another video on them, of course, right?
Yeah. That'll pretty much do it for us this week. Come back next week and hear about all the news and technology. This is Decoded.